Welcome to another game of Warhammer Fantasy. These are my Bretonnians versus an Empire list, and a game that both of us agreed should be called That's Why We Roll the Dice. Let's see, my far right, his far left. He's got two units of knights, 5 Empire knights in front. In the back, I believe there's 8 knights with 2 characters. It's possible that one of those characters is simply an unpainted knight, but I don't think so. I know the character on the right is a warrior priest. The other one, I'm just not sure. It's been a week or so, a couple weeks since I played this game, so I just forget. Crossbowman behind the fence, and in the house there's a detachment of 5 crossbows. There's the Hellstorm rocket battery, a big unit of great swords with his general, who's a captain of the Empire, with him. Detachment in front, steam tank, swordsman, detachment in front. On the hill, cannon crew with a level 4 wizard, detachment in front. And then he's got some outriders and some knights of the White Wolf. So facing him, I thought what I'd do is on this side, because I've got that narrow gap and his knights would have a difficult time squeezing through there, that I put my Knights of the Realm there, not so I could just rush out, but to hang back and kind of slow down his knights. I've got my peasants in that building, so I got 11. They're skirmishing, not that I needed it, but I put them there. I'm pretty sure that as soon as the game started, they went downstairs and just played poker the whole time, because I don't believe they killed anybody the whole game. So I've got my Grell Relique with 14 Battle Pilgrims, Trebuchet, my Monster Hunting General on the Royal Pegasus, 9 Knights Errant with the Errantry Banner. That unit on the left it's 6 Grail Knights with a Damsel and 2 Paladins. One is a Paladin with the Virtue of Duty. I forget what else he had, and the other one really isn't kitted out too much, but he just gives it some extra punch to that unit. Let's see, 3 Pegasus Knights, Mounted Yeomen, 3 more Pegasus Knights. So there's another look at it down the line. So we move to Empire turn 1. Really, for the most part, he just stays back. This player plays detachments really well, so he throws his detachments out there a little bit just to mess with me. And moves up a little bit on this side. There's only so much you can move up unless you want to get charged by my knights, so overall that's how the board looked. We go to the shooting phase. He shoots his cannon, and I don't know if it killed anything in front of it, but it did hit the trebuchet and totally knocked it to pieces. So I've got these totally worthless trebuchet crews standing out there. They'll be hanging out the whole battle doing a lot of nothing. I had 5 Knights of the Realm here protecting my right flank. One of them died to some kind of shooting. And that's it. So for the most part, I feel pretty lucky. So skew out pretty quickly in front. I'd really like to get a charge on his steam tank with my general. And the way it's set up now, that looks possible. But I know that it's not necessarily going to look like that later. And really what I want to do, I want to get a charge into his wizard and cannon as soon as possible. If he keeps him with that crew, that'd be great. So I think I'm going to take those Pegasus Knights, charge the detachment in front of the cannon, overrun into the cannon and the wizard, and I'm going to take care of a lot of problems right there. So that's what I'm looking to do. And everybody else, I'm just not sure yet what I want to do with them. But I'm just trying to give myself as many options as possible. Here on the right, again, I really just want to hold these knights up. So my Knights of the Realm are purposely hanging back. I'm kind of in a gap. It'd be kind of difficult for him to reach me, especially without me being able to reach him first. And then I get my Grell Relique over there with their Stubborn 8 just to hold him up. So Empire turn 2. If you look on the far left, his Knights of the White Wolf charge my Pegasus Knights on that side. I'd have to look at that picture again before, because I don't know why I would have put him up there so close to him. But anyway, he charged. I was sure he was going to catch me, so I just fled. And I was thinking that I'd be able to countercharge with my Grail Knights. So anyway, so I was thinking, you can see I moved his detachments, and so they up and angle them so that if I charge them and they hold and I beat him, it's going to give him a nice juicy countercharge with his infantry. And you can see he's bringing his big block of knights on the right-hand side over aggressively to help with the middle. So there's another look. Don't know why I put all these pictures in here. So during shooting, yeah, my fast cav was up here. I didn't really show a picture of that. I'd move them up pretty aggressively. And when I did it, I was thinking that if he doesn't shoot them, they'll go ahead and charge the Outriders or the cannon crew or something. But I was really hoping he would shoot at them instead of my Pegasus Knights. Well, after he charged me, he wasn't going to shoot at my Pegasus Knights anyway, so it was kind of just giving him my mounted yeoman. Just kind of poor playing on my part. So Brett turn 2. The Knights of the Realm that were tucked in that corner, they shoot out to hit his Knights. I move my Grille Relique up. Again, I think on his turn he's not going to be able to charge anything with this big block of Knights. And he's not. I don't think he's going to want to charge me, and so I think I'm holding him up pretty well there. If you see on his turn, he moved his great swords up and moved his cannon behind him so that my general could not get a charge on his steam tank. So my general went ahead and charged that Hellblaster volley gun. I charged one detachment with my Knights Errant. I did not want to charge with my Grail Knights because if I beat him and overran him was in front of his infantry, I would not be able to flee a charge. So they actually declared a charge on his Knights of the White Wolf, and I'll show that over here. And I forget why, but they just weren't able to make it. I don't know if it's because I ran out of distance, or I think the reason why, yeah, I honestly don't know. But it was a failed charge, whatever it was. Pegasus Knights charged the detachment in front of the cannon crew. He moved his wizard out, so that's kind of a bummer. I'm not going to be able to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And only 2 of the Pegasus Knights were able to reach that combat. But I'm confident that the detachment's, not going to be a match for my Pegasus Knights. So another look at the board on the right. So after combat, the Knights Errant in the lower right-hand corner killed only a few. I mean, I have all those attacks, and I killed 3 of his detachments. Yeah, that's right. That's 8 human attacks at strength 6, and then 7 horse attacks at strength 3, and I killed 3. Yeah. They ran him down, ran away, and I decided not to pursue. My Empire guys killed 1 or 2 of the detachment, so I had 1 or 2 wounds, and he turned around and did a wound on me, unless I had it already. I just don't know. But he had the hill, and anyway, and he rolled and stuck. So my Pegasus Knights couldn't even beat a measly little detachment unit on that hill. So, yeah. General easily beat the Hellblaster volley gun, and on the right-hand side, my Knights of the Realm beat his 5-man unit of Knights. I think I have the War Banner in this unit, so I think I did a wound or 2, and he didn't do any wounds on me, and so I had, at that point, outnumber Banner, War Banner, 2 wounds. So I beat him fairly easily and chased him down.